Now, of course, 13-year-old me is not like overanalyzing this situation. I'm too busy running out of Central Park in the rain with Jacqueline Onassis, having sat next to her in Central Park. So, no time for analysis. Sean at this point is just, it's like, feed the brain. This is fabulously absurd. It's so Sean. Anyway, so this is the kind of thing. It may sound odd, but I'm weird. We all know that. This is the kind of thing that really intoxicated me about New York City. Is that it's a place where, for starters, like it's not a stargazy place like LA. Like, you think this myth about, oh, you bump into so many celebrities in Los Angeles, bullshit. If you can afford that restaurant and you got to go to the John at the same time as he or she does, yeah, okay, you'll bump into a celebrity, woohoo. But in New York City, you just be outside of a deli and they'll open the door for you or whatever. It's a stranger, it's a celebrity. New York City, Manhattanites don't really give a whether you're a celebrity or not, really. That's been my experience. And that, again, is what intoxicated me, since it's been a while since I've been there, boo-hoo, about New York City. Not, I mean, like I said, I made pilgrimages to this place every year, if I'm lucky, twice a year from, like, I don't know, 11 or 12 to into my 20s. And then again, much later in life, I would find excuses on this one company I work with to do business out there, so I could go into Manhattan, stand in Times Square at Tix and get my half price tickets, and one ticket you could see anything. Oh! So anyway, but this is like I said, another of the things, especially as an Angelino, that was not only new and fresh, but it was fantastic because famous people were not an event. Of course, sitting next to Jackie Onassis is a bit of an event, but in general, stargazing or bumping into celebrities or celebrities in general in Manhattan is more of a pedestrian experience. You're just sort of like experiencing another person, another pedestrian. So the other thing that I love so much about New York City, was obsessed with at the time also, is that no matter who you are, you had to negotiate the same sidewalks. You had to navigate the same weather. You had to make your way through the same crowds as everybody else. And this was just lovely to me as an Angelino. So it's, New York City, why this is like one of my favorite memories of Manhattan, I don't know, but then I kind of understand, because New York City is where, like, a ridiculous evening was what you get instead of a brilliant performance. Shows can get canceled and get rained out, and everyone gets soaked and all this, and you still get your money's worth. I hope that makes it probably doesn't any sense at all. But thanks for joining me today, as always. I do appreciate your valuable time, and take good care of yourself. I love you. Bye.